How can we... Hi, guys. How can we make the camera... Let's have a look. We've got the sun shining right behind my head. How are we going, guys? Let's try and use my head to block the sun. What do you reckon, Yaz? Shh. See what it is? I've got a new camera, which is great, but we have to block the sun. Let's block the sun, babies. How are we going to block the sun? We're going to use these mattresses. We need to block the sun. Woo! One. Yasmin is awake. Is that working? Is that working, guys? No. How we go? How is everyone? Good morning. We're going to do this. Right, okay. Oh, that's better. Right, okay. Let's try and make it central. I like the camera because if you look, guys, let me just show you. The reason I bought the camera is so I can play you a video. Let's play a video. Let's just put anything on. We'll put on one of mine, yeah? Let's have a look. Contents. Let's put on this one. I want to show you that I can play you a video without it going without it blurring out on me. Live stream. I just want to thank you for reaching out to our lovely channel. Just turn it down a bit. I do appreciate it because we see what you want. We want your choice. It's auto focusing. Let me turn it down so I can talk to you. That you are. So the problem I had before, guys, was I was playing you videos, and then when I was doing this, let's just get it in there. It was not focusing. Looks pretty focused to me. So it's working. We just got this problem now. Let's just try and go like this. Oh, that looks better. That's just where the sun's coming in. How can we stop that? Let's move it over this way. Okay. Until the sun moves, I think we're going to have to go with that. Right, let me get my tea. I said we'll move on. Man. Whatever you want, make it, bro. So we've still got a bit of sunlight here, but we're going to have to just deal with it, bruh. You want a banana? Yeah. Okay. Let's give that. Yeah, say hello to Team Elvis. Hi, Team Elvis. Louder. Louder. Hi, Team Elvis. All right, there we go. Da, da, da. I'll get some water as well, so I don't make sure the time. Okay. Right then. Okay, welcome back to my kitchen. Let's just see who's on. Let's see. So we've got. Let me get this a bit near. If I get the camera a bit nearer to me, we might be able to block out the window a bit with my head. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's read your comments. We've got. Lizzie, Teresa, Jane, Lorna, Philomena. Right, what's the matter? Come on then. Right, postman's here. Come on. Come on. Postman is here. Come on then. Right. Come on. No, you stay there a minute. Let's get some light. Let's take it. Let's just. We've got the white van outside delivering. Right, just out of interest, guys, I did turn on the captions. Are you getting any? Are you getting any captions? Right, come on. Right, you just relax now. Come on, he's gone now. He's gone now. So we just so you know, guys. Right, come on over. Right, yes, quite thanks, Jasmine. Thank you. So we are going on holiday on Monday. So because of that, we're getting a lot of deliveries, like bikinis and sunglasses and sun cream and loads of deliveries. Let's have a look at your comments. So we've got grabbing a coffee. Yeah, got to have a coffee. So we've got Linda. Right, let me just quit. I'm going to message everyone to make sure that we haven't been missed out on. Let's get the tea. Got me a cup of tea, guys. Right. Okay, we're back. So we got a tea, a bit of an informal live stream because I don't really have a particular topic. I did want to talk about a few things. Is Diana there? Diana, are you there today? Calling out Diana. Let's like Lorraine, are you on? Let's have a look. Let's just Lorraine and Diana, are you there? So I have turned on the captions. Is anyone getting any? Is any, as I talk, is there any captions coming up? Please answer me, guys. Right, Diana, I had a little sleep about your post to me about Scientology. Let's have a look. Let me just check. Where are we? Yeah. Diana, I had a little think about when I went to bed last night. It was just going through my mind thinking, because obviously you know my views on Scientology. I can't stand it. I want nothing to do with it. I'm exactly the same when it comes to Navarone. I want nothing to do with I don't want to give Navarone even a second. But then when I woke up this morning, I thought, do you know what? I can't just completely ignore it. I thought, you know, at the end of the day, Scientology has had a massive impact on the Presleys after once Lisa Marie was placed into Scientology, it had a massive impact, didn't it? And also, I feel, and obviously Diana feels, that Priscilla becoming part of Scientology, which I don't know what year that was. Diana, what year do you think Priscilla became part of Scientology? Do you think 78, 79, 80? Do you think it was John Travolta? I'd be interested to know your comments. So then I started thinking, I'm going to have to cover it a bit. I'm going to have to just do some basic research on Priscilla and the effect that this had on Lisa Marie. Obviously, we are all gutted that Lisa Marie, in our opinion, was forced into Scientology. We are abhorrent to it. You know, we are angry that it happened. We think it did a lot of damage. And this knock-on damage could have seriously affected Benjamin, Riley, who knows, the twins. We don't know just how much damage, a lot down the line, Lisa Marie being forced into Scientology had. And then we also don't know how much of an impact that Scientology has had on Priscilla. Because let's face it, if Priscilla got involved with Scientology in the late 70s, early 80s, yeah, well, that would have meant that had an impact on every decision she made for the next 40 years. Yeah, do we agree with that? There's a possibility that the damage done by Scientology to Lisa Marie, you know, her mental health, could have resulted partly, it's possible, in the fact that she was so depressed. I know, obviously, we know that the main reason she was depressed was because of Benjamin, of course. But she was, I do think that Lisa Marie Presley later in life had become very confused. So, we love Lisa Marie, and we even see interviews of Lisa Marie praising Scientology, saying that it helped her through her teenage years because she had become quite a rebel. But of course, she's been brainwashed, isn't it? She's brainwashed by Scientology. So there was a long period of time where Lisa Marie was a proud Scientologist, and she would boast that Scientology had helped her. Do we agree with this? Let me just check your comments. That's okay, Diana. I'll hang on. So did you get it right? Vibex? Let's have a look. So Vibex, you sent me a picture. Was it an email? Let me just check. Hi, Lizzie, I'm going to quickly do this now. Right, let's have a look. But are any of you getting captions? I want to know. Can someone just quickly answer me now? Are any of you getting captions? I want to know, because I did turn on the captions. Oh, well. I tried everything as well. So annoying. So annoying. Let me just... I'll just go... no, I'm not going to try and do it now, because if I try and do it now, it's just going to mess up our stream, innit? And let's click on that. No. So I'm just going to see anything I click on allows me. No, it's not allowing it. No, it's okay. I've turned it on. That's all I can do. I have a feeling that these captions. Yes, go on then, beautiful. I have a feeling that these captions don't work in every country. I don't think in the UK it allows me to have captions where we're live. I know that you can go to individual videos and turn on the captions, yeah? But when we're live, I don't think so. Yeah, but Linda, I'd already turned it on. So before, Linda, before I went live, I went into the settings and I turned it on. Let me show you a little video. I actually did a video. So live streams, and when you go to turn on closed captions, if you look closely, I click it and then it just turns it off. So let me just, I'll play this video for you. This is what I did earlier when I was messing around with it for ages. So I'm on the YouTube live streams, and when you go to turn on closed captions, if you look closely, I click it and then it just turns it off. So I don't think you can do them on live, so I don't think so. To me, it seems that the captions don't work. So I spent blooming ages trying to do it, guys, because obviously if someone is, Yasmin, you can't have it loud like that. If someone is hard of hearing, of course I want them to join us. The other thing I spent ages doing was, actually, I'll just quickly speak to Deborah. Ages doing, Deborah, I'll just tell Deborah we're live. I quickly... Right, Deborah, are you watching now? Because Deborah has been locked out. I don't know why. I know she can watch us, but for some reason, let's have a look. Let me just make sure. Is Colleen on here? I'm just trying to make sure everyone knows. Colleen, are you there? So guys, you lot message me. Look, my new phone actually focuses. My new phone actually, my new camera, not phone, camera. So I'm quickly messaging all the people to say that we're live. Because the more of us are together, the better. Yasmin, that's still too loud, sorry. You can go in the other room if you want. We're live. Yasmin, you want to sing we're live?
We're live.
We're live. Yasmin loves singing. Right, Philomena, we're live. So there's all the regular names. Natalie, is Natalie here? Let's have a look. We got Laura. Are you here, Laura? We're live. I'm just quickly seeing who's on. We've got Diana, Linda, Vibex. Vibex, where did you send the pictures? Vibex, let me just see. Did you get the pictures I sent yesterday? Vibex, did you send them by email or was it a direct message? Natalie, yeah, I've just told her. I think I have it here. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, Colleen is on. Who else? Come on, let's get everyone on. Catherine, we're live. There's about 10 of you that I'm able to message. Jacqueline. Who else? We've got Elvis. Elvis, let's have a look. Okay. I think we've got everyone. Okay, so let's go. Well, there's a few bits. I've been sent lots of bits, so it's a bit messy today. I'll just post it one more time on the Elvis page, on our Defending Elvis page. Chats, we're live. So look. Just one more time so that everyone gets it. Right, live now. Okay, I know in America a lot of you are asleep. I get it. So I am on the PC now, have a much better connection now, but missed the last. Don't worry, we didn't discuss anything yet, not really. Let's get some more water in my tea because this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while, guys. Okay, right, Scientology. We'll have a quick chat about it. How many of you are interested in Scientology and the effect it had on Priscilla, Lisa Marie, Benjamin, Riley, and the twins? I personally think that Scientology did have an impact on many things, quite a big impact. I do think that Priscilla has been massively guided by Scientology. It's pretty obvious. I also think that with Lisa Marie Presley, that had a massive effect on her life in quite a negative way. But I also understand that when she went a bit rebellious and she had him, got in there with the wrong crowd and was taking drugs and alcohol. I've seen interviews with Lisa Marie saying that she felt it kept her on the straight and narrow. Now, these interviews are earlier, these are like in the 90s. Yeah, it's obvious that Lisa Marie seriously fell out with Scientology, seriously fell out. I think it could have been around the period of the Barry Siegel lawsuit, where Barry Siegel, the manager, had ripped off Lisa Marie for the tune of $100 million. I think Lisa Marie, I'm just guessing a bit, that she felt that Scientology had been quite involved, and Priscilla and Barry Siegel, in ripping off her money. Yeah? Does that sound right to Diana? So let me just read some of your comments. I talked with Deborah and maybe she was blocked by accident. Colleen, I've sent a picture of my YouTube to Deborah. I'll show you it because I am chatting with Deborah. I don't know if you know this, guys. I've been really trying to help Deborah with her health problems and her keto. Every day we're talking. Me and Deborah are talking every day. So I'll just show you the message. I sent Deborah a picture to show her, maybe even a video. Right, here we go. Yeah, right. So I found the block section. Right, and it says no. Yeah, so right, so just to put your mind at rest, Colleen, I spent ages trying to work out why Deborah, for some reason, is not able to comment, and she's not coming onto our lives, but she is able to watch, which is good. And she is not blocked. I've checked my blocked users, and she is not blocked. Let me just quickly show you it. Yeah, so I found the block section, and it says no users are blocked. I'll play that again. Yeah, so I found the block section, and it says no users are blocked. So I don't know what to say, guys. All I can think is that there's an issue with Deborah's phone. But the good thing is, I love Deborah. I love Deborah joining our live streams. Deborah, I hope you're watching now. Please message me if you're watching. But I know usually Deborah will fall asleep now and have a nap. We love Deborah. I have built up a very good friendship with Deborah. So the fact she's blocked is driving me potty, but I cannot find why. I cannot find why. Anyway, let's get back to topic. So for Diana, my views are very clear. I am very anti-Scientology. I don't like the effect it had on even Priscilla Presley. I think she's been brainwashed by Scientology, as well as Lisa Marie, and I think it did some serious damage to Benjamin. And this weird thing where if you have depression, you can't have medication. That is crazy. Yeah, that poor boy needed help. That poor boy needed help. There's a possibility, just in my opinion and some of your opinions, that Scientology was part of the reason that his life ended so horribly. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna. I can't completely say that. It can only be an opinion for entertainment purposes. But come on, guys. There's something very wrong here with Ben, with Lisa Marie, and even with Priscilla. Some of the big mistakes that she has made, massive decision-making things that Priscilla is making that have had serious detrimental impact on many things. So for us, we have to accept there's a possibility that Scientology is involved behind the scenes. And isn't there a thing, now Diana may know the answer to this. I'm pretty sure that if all Presley descendants die, there is a written agreement within Elvis Presley Enterprises or within Graceland. I'm not sure which one it is, whether it's the Graceland ownership, because obviously we know that belongs to Riley and the twins, or the owners of Elvis Presley Enterprises. We know that's 85% is company owned. Yeah. That if the bloodline of the Presleys ends, it automatically reverts to ownership, 40% of it to Scientology. Would you say that's correct, Diana? I agree, Diana. I agree. We do have to understand. The impact of Scientology on the Presleys, on Priscilla, on Lisa, on Benjamin. We do. I accept that. Now, I just wanted to, just for the Becks, I do just want the Becks. If Lorna, let the team Elvis tell you about a little bit about Scientology. I'm just going to check the Becks to see if I got an email. The Becks, what is your email under? Let's have a look. I'm just going to check if anything came through. I've got an email from Pat. I've got a few from Pat, but not from the Becks. The Becks. Can you send it me on Facebook, on Messenger? Is it supposed to be a religion? Right, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, you guys tell Lorna and the Becks. I don't think I've had your email. I will check my spam. See if anything comes up. Let's have a look. Doesn't seem to be coming up. No, I'm not getting anything. I think, guys, it's Vibex. It's much simpler to send me things on Messenger. Are you on Facebook? Right. So what I wanted to do, Diana sent me a video from I forget what was. Is it Adam? I forget. Let me just go. Let me just click on the video. Remember, we're learning as we go, guys. This is a bit of a you and me learning as we go thing. Let's have a look. We must find it. Okay. So Diana sent me a video from
Daft ones are usually around Stuttgart.
Right, let me
the
just
rest is empty. Alrighty. And macht mir doch egal. I've got to work on it.
Let's just watch it, guys. Let's get it bigger.
Film city. Yeah, and you would think that Scientology would have some sort of German celebrities that they could trot out, especially if they got a whole ass celebrity center there. The closest they have to a German celebrity is, I guess, an Austrian celebrity. What is the name of that artist? God, I always forget. He's friends with Priscilla Presley. Let me pull it up. Famous Austrian artist, Scientologist. Oh, Gottfried Helnwein. Helnwein. I don't know how to say it, but he's one of the most famous people in Austria, and he's been a Scientologist for a super long time, and he's one of Priscilla Presley's best friends. And it's why some people think Priscilla Presley is still in Scientology, even though my sources tell me she's out. Is because she still publicly associates with Gottfried, and Gottfried is still very much publicly a Scientologist. But if you ask me how that is possible and how that happens or why that happens, the answer is Priscilla Presley does what Priscilla Presley wants. And as long as Priscilla isn't out publicly attacking Scientology, good luck to David Miscavige if he tries to tell her Scientologist friends to disconnect from her. That's my take on it. All right, guys, that is it for now. Stay tuned for much more today. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Well, we can thanks Diana for that. Now, I'll be honest with you, Diana. My initial response to Scientology and discussing Scientology on our Defending Elvis channel and was I don't want nothing to do with it, and even with Navarone, because I just don't like the way he is. I don't. Every time I see his posts, it annoys me. But after sleeping on it, I started thinking, well, maybe Diana's got a point. And I started thinking, we're going to have to look into it, aren't we, guys? We can't just ignore Scientology. Even Navarone, as much as I dislike the way he is, to defend Elvis, we do have to understand Priscilla. We do have to understand Navarone as well. I think that's all part of the package. So we will do some stuff on Navarone, reluctantly. I will say this. I personally think, let's get my head. I personally think that, let me just move this camera so the sunlight is not constantly coming through my head. I personally think that Navarone has mental health issues. I really do. I think many of the things he says just don't seem right. And I think there's a good chance that Navarone is saying things when he's heavily influenced, whether it be pot, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is. I think he's probably had a seriously complicated, difficult life. It sounds to me like he got involved in drugs, very serious drugs like heroin, very young in life. Now, we have to understand that we're not against addiction here. We try and understand addiction, and life is very difficult for many people with addictions, and we can't just write them off. So my thing with Navarone is we have to try and understand Navarone from the point of view of an addict, and he needs help. That's the truth of it. That is what I say. Rather than hating on him, I'm gonna try and understand why things have gone so wrong with Navarone. What did Scientology seriously damage Navarone? Did Priscilla damage Navarone? Because he doesn't seem right, guys. He seems, I can't even explain it. He seems damaged, isn't it? Damaged, yeah. So I want to try and go from the point of view of more of a caring understanding, rather than just calling him names and being hateful towards him. I don't think that's the way to go. With Scientology, let's try and understand it. We're against it, but let's try and understand it. So, okay, so right, let me just I just want to get this camera in a way so that it's a bit closer to me, so that we haven't got the sun constantly coming up behind my head. Right, let's just read some of your comments. Let's have a look. We'll go this way with the camera. That should, you can't win, can you? That sunlight is a pain. Right, let's read some comments. I do not want to be annoying, but there is a part. Yes, you're not annoying, Diana. You're definitely not annoying. Trust me. He said it yesterday, so there is something going on in the background. Navarone seems bitter and spiteful. I agree. Colleen, he's horrible. He's horrible. The things he says are horrible. But why is he like that? What has led to this? Because you see the old pictures of Priscilla walking down the road with little Navarone, 6 years old, just a little boy, innocent little boy with his mother. What went so wrong? The way he's turned out, you know, it doesn't seem right, does it, guys? It doesn't seem right. Let's have a look at it. So, right, okay, Vivek. So the email, just Vivek, send me the stuff directly onto the messenger. Either I'll put my name on here, and you can just friend me, just friend request me on Facebook, and then you can send me stuff. I have loads of people sending me stuff, loads of people. So let's have a look. So anyway, so the general thing is for Diana, I do think we're going to just learn more about it. I'm not going to be obsessive with it. I'm not going to start doing loads of live streams about Scientology or Navarone, but I won't ignore it. I won't ignore it. That's more. So let's just quickly. I just want to quickly check Diana's things, if there's any other bits that she sent me. Actually, Diana did send me a funny video. Diana, you sent me a funny video. Elvis when he sees a blonde girl. Okay, do you want to watch? Let me turn. Right, are you ready, guys? Elvis when he checks out a blonde girl. I just find it funny. It's cute. And I think, come on. I think come on, let's face it. Elvis went through a stage of liking the blonde bombshells. So we know about, obviously, Anita Wood. And he did, I think there was a time when he met Marilyn Monroe, but I heard they didn't hit it off. We've learned about, is it Dorothy? Was that her name? Dorothy Harmon. So he did have a bit of a blonde bombshell phase, and we know he was very close to Anita Wood. So let's just see. Okay, so Diana, I'm going to read one of Diana's comments. It says, for your information, I've noticed that more and more things are disappearing from the internet. Maybe it has something to do with Priscilla, that everything negative that is written about her is deleted by the PR team. I don't know, it's a guess. So I collected some things and created a PDF file with questions. I read a lot of Elvis books, but not all of them. What I can say, however, is Child Bride was an eye-opener in many ways. I read Child Bride twice and often pick up when I see some unclear points that are ambiguous. So this is so and she sent me some files. The Mike Stone thing, sorry, the Child Bride thing. Come on, we don't really know, do we, guys? We don't really. I find the book very, very interesting. Yeah. And let me just grab the book a minute. And I think probably there's probably many things in this book that are true. Many things in this book that are true. But we don't know, do we, guys? All we know is that they did use some proper witnesses and they did polygraph tests, didn't they, for that book? Whereas we also know that no witnesses were used for this book. No witnesses. And Lorraine did send me something. Let's get it up. So Lorraine, are you there? Right, let's have a look. She sent me. Let's see if I can find it. I get so many things sent to me. I'm like, how do you ever find them? Let's have a look. I think I took a picture of it. So Lorraine sent me something to do with the book Elvis and Me. Let's find it. Yes, my beautiful girl.
I think I need help with doing my own.
Orange? No, that's just going to make my hands dirty. Come on, pick something else.
Orange.
Yeah, but then you're going to cover my hands in orange. No, that's not right. I could do in orange after I finish. Go on, there's other things in there. Find other things you like. Right, come on. We got... Someone sent me a very good... So it's to do with... Let me just... Let's find it. We must find it. It's here. We will get it, guys. And it's to do with the book Elvis and Me. And when they were making the film... Here we are. So someone... Let's have a look. So let's read it. So Sandra Harmon, who helped Priscilla write this book. Sandra Harmon, who wrote the book for Priscilla, acknowledged later that her only source was Priscilla and she didn't attempt to verify anything she was told, and the book was strictly Priscilla's account of her life. With the book, Priscilla was now committed to irrevocably to the Priscilla myth. The book did make Priscilla an even greater fortune than she had already accumulated. It was a phenomenon in the publishing industry and on the bestseller list for months. Reading the book with an open mind, it also revealed that her thinly disguised hostility towards Elvis, her deep resentment of having sublimated herself to his stardom, his ego, for so many years, her life, like the miniseries Elvis and Me, based on her book. It's seemingly a testament to her ego, proof of her desire to be the one in the spotlight as an opportunity to vent her anger towards Elvis. So, and then it says, Robert Loverheim, who produced Elvis and Me, admitted later that even he had questions about the credibility of Priscilla's account. Yeah? So it's basically saying she was the only one involved in writing this book and they didn't believe everything she was saying. I keep saying over and over again, in my opinion, many of the things in this book are wrong, are twisted. This book should not be getting treated as fact. The people that interview people based on what's in this book are asking questions based on what in my opinion, lies. in my opinion. Yeah. So this book infuriates me because I keep saying it is a story. It is a fairy tale. It's very unfair to Elvis. Elvis had no say in this book, nothing. How can someone write a book 7 years after they're born? A widow, and I think a bitter widow. Yeah, someone who had really cruelly had a horrible second divorce settlement that I think crucified Elvis. And then 7 years later, they write this book. It's so unfair. And Elvis can't defend himself, which is why we're here. We defend Elvis Presley. We're called Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. We are Team Elvis. Team Elvis here together to defend Elvis. So this is a mistake. And all the interviewers around the world for the last 30 odd years that have been asking questions based on this book, it is not right. It is not right. Anyway, I'm still going to move this camera a bit nearer just so that stop that silly sunlight coming in. Right, let's look at your questions. I know that this is an Elvis channel, but after a lot of research, I can finally see through it clearly and see the red line. When Lisa was in her 30s, she always said nice things about Navarone. Obviously, with Navarone was a teenager, so something went wrong. Yeah, sure did. Priscilla Startlet, 1981, published in 1985 with the help of Sandra Hay. Yeah. And so much stuff has come from that book. We've got the melodrama. We've also got, obviously, Priscilla's film, Sofia Coppola's film, and many, many other things. And how is that right that all these things have happened? You know, the knock-on effect of this book. And in our opinion, a lot of the things in this book are exaggerated, twisted, and not true. And the public, for 40 years, have fallen for it. The public believe everything that was in that book. And generally, the book paints him out to be a pedo, an addict, someone who binged on burgers, a cruel man with a temper, a selfish man, quite a heartless man. To me, it's no good saying 20 good things and then 10 bad things. It's not good enough. If you're being, and I've said it a million times, that the interviewers, when they interview Priscilla, they start with the nice stuff, you know, oh, he was so successful and rags to riches and loved by the world. But then they start asking the negative questions which make him look bad, which damage his reputation and his image. This book damages his reputation and image. The Priscilla film that Sofia Coppola made damages his reputation and image, which is why we are called Defending Elvis Presley, because we're just here to try and pick out the bits and go, well, that ain't right. Innit? That isn't right. That's why we're here. So we will keep doing this together as Team Elvis. And every time things come up, including Scientology, even Navarone, and many other subjects, because there's so many subjects, it's unbelievable. And we're going to keep defending Elvis as much as we can until we get heard. Now, at the moment, no one's really listening. The only people really listening at the moment are the Elvis fans on the different Elvis channels, the different style Defending Elvis channels. And we just got to shout louder and louder and louder. We've had other channels joining in with us recently. We know that Rhonda and Shauna have been doing this for years, way before me. Rhonda and Shauna have been defending Elvis years ago, way before me. So I'm new. I'm a newbie. And we've got Rare Elvis Photos. He's been defending Elvis for years. In fact, a little treat for you guys. Rare Elvis Photos let me just put it on. I won't play all of it, but I'm going to play a clip of it. Rare Elvis Photos has written his own song about Elvis. He's given me, not me personally, but he's given the fans permission to share it. So I don't think he'll mind if we play a section of it. I think Lorraine might have sent it to me as well. So do any of you want to hear? Actually, let me read. I'll read your comments, and then we'll do this for a bit of fun. Let's have a look. My email is not able to send to, right, the Bex. I'll write my email again, because other people have been emailing me. So it should be .co.uk. I think I do have I think I've got another email. Let's have a look. I think it is this. Rebecca, try this. Rebecca, try that one. Let's just go back. I'm going to play you Rare Elvis Photos song in a minute that he wrote for Elvis. Let me just check your comments out first. Yeah, we love that clip. Right. Well, I don't like, he has no right to speak about Lisa was not a good mother. So then we've got Colleen. Linda, for him to say that after he saw Priscilla's movie, he went home and got into a fetal position and vomited. Something is not right. He is a grown man. I agree, something is not right. I don't get it. All right, okay, let's have a look. I know, right, okay, let me just keep going. It was changed to be more cashable in the report of a lie told by a liar. So, of course, she's angry. He refused taking her back. Right, so Linda, money and fame and play the victim to everyone. Yep. Diana, they could not get Elvis, so they went after Lisa. Just another victim. I'll be honest, I have no high hopes for Lisa's book. Okay. That'll be interesting to see how that comes out. Scientology tries to get you to be divided with your own family member. Thanks, Linda. So, Colleen, the book was the first thing that came out after his death, and people ate it up. She managed to change people's perception of him, and that changed everything that followed it. Colleen, yes, Linda, have you come up with what happened to Miss Cabbage's wife? Apparently, she disappeared. So let's keep going. Linda, yes, Colleen, that book, along with Memphis Mafia, started all the rumors that have evolved over the years. Definitely. The Memphis Mafia book did a lot of damage, and the press picked up on it, didn't they? The tabloids around the world picked up on that book and just kept repeating it and repeating all the negative parts of that book, especially the drug stuff. Elvis, the drug addict. Elvis, the drug addict. Never a mention of the fact that he has serious chronic problems, illnesses. He was a very, very sick man. They never portrayed him as needing the medication. They just portrayed him like he wanted to get stoned, get off his face. So unfair, so unfair. So the book made him look miserable, manipulative, arrogant, and a lot more. She will never stop. I agree. Diana, the book did do that. The book, 100, and it's so far from the truth. It's so far from the Elvis that we all know, that we love, that we feel part of, where his spirit has touched us. And millions of fans around the world, we know the real Elvis. We know. It is so unfair. Yeah, well done, Teresa. We're always going to defend him. Right, let's have a look. Linda, that will never happen. Right, let's play Rare Elvis Photos. So do any of you go to Rare Elvis Photos? He's on YouTube. I think he released this. I think he wrote this song for Elvis. I'm not going to play all of it. Right, we ready, guys? Just a short clip.
He was born in a shack in Tupelo, a healthy boy, but he lost his baby bro. He grew up poor, the dirt poor life. The only thing he had was a guitar and a bike. That was Elvis, born in 35, that was Elvis. The coolest cat alive, and don't be cruel to all shook up. Suspicious minds to burn in love, that was Elvis. summer of 77, Priscilla broke his heart and sent him back to heaven. He sang his songs for all to hear. American trilogy still brings a tear. That was Elvis. Born in 35, that was Elvis. The coolest kind of life, and don't be cruel to all shook up. Suspicious minds to burn in love. That was Elvis. He left us a gift in Lisa Marie. But now she's singing with Elvis in heaven's jubilee. That was Elvis. Born in 35, that was Elvis. The coolest kind of life, and don't be cruel to all shook up. Suspicious minds to burn in love. That was Elvis. From that's alright to all shook up. Suspicious minds to burn in love. That was Elvis, Elvis, Elvis. That was Elvis, Elvis. That was Elvis. Elvis, Elvis.
Okay, guys. Let's just stop that. Right, I'm gonna have to stop now, guys. We've had 50 minutes. I thank you all. I'm gonna have to shoot off. I'm gonna come back. So we're gonna open things up to more topics. I think Diana is right that we have to explore many things, including Scientology, I think, and Navarone as well. So I hope everyone enjoyed our little get together, our little chat, and I'll be back soon. So I'm sending you all love. Thank you so much for Team Elvis for joining us, defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. Please join the Facebook, Defending Elvis Presley, Louis Daily Live Streams. Defending Elvis Presley, Louis Daily Live Streams. So thanks, guys. I gotta go. Gotta go. You take care, guys. I'll be back. I'll probably come back on in about an hour. So thanks, guys. You take care.